So what's good, fam? Listen, I want to share again, as usual. I had a doctor's appointment today, and oddly enough, it was kind of spooky. And it wasn't spooky for the most obvious reasons. It was spooky because for the first 5 minutes before the physician even entered the room, I'm filling out paperwork. And every question on this form has nothing to do with my physical well-being. Every question has something to do with my mental well-being. It was, to me, it sounded as if they were trying to gauge whether or not I was suffering from depression. Could I cope? Was I able to handle my day? Was I able to function normally, dealing with my stress or anxieties? And that spoke volume to me. It was, I guess it was spooky because it sort of coincided with the other communications in which I've been encountering with friends and family talking about stress. And I don't know, I guess because I spent so much time working on my psyche, trying to keep my peace, that I may not see it in the same fashion as others, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I know it's hard out there. I know it's been rough for the past couple of years, especially. So with that being said, it tells me our country, our people, and the masses are dealing with depression in the fashion that has become more than just concerning. Like, the mental health of those out there is something that we might want to check on a regular basis. I feel that personally, it's almost like you have these doors in your psyche, right? And you can walk through one or the other, and one may be this door of shitty affairs, of pessimism, of expecting the worst. Whereas you don't see things getting better, you expect the worst, you don't look forward to getting up in the morning and taking on your day. And I think when you get into that situation, or you become accustomed to that situation, you've adopted it. It's become your norm. And it's hard to break your norm because it's your routine now. It's your routine to be miserable. It's your routine to be unhappy. It's your routine to expect the worst of your day. It's almost like being a prisoner and spending years in incarceration and then coming back out to society where things are so much different, where it's truly the norm, but it's not your norm. It's a deviancy for you. So you would rather go back to the devils you know, or the evil that you know, because you're comfortable there. And unfortunately, that's a reality. It's a truth, because I see those that I love that run back to things that they know are not, they're definitely not doing them any justice. They're doing them more harm than good, but they run back to us because they're comfortable with it and they're surviving it. But the reality is that you want to do more than survive. You want to live. You want to be happy. So my suggestion, go back into your psyche. And that door that maybe you closed some time ago, or that you probably never even opened, kick that bitch down. Kick it down. Afford yourself the opportunity to be that giddy, happy, lame individual that wakes up with a smile on their face and looks forward to taking on the day. Now, even with being a very optimistic individual, you're gonna have to accept the fact that there's gonna be some hard times. So my outlook is, would I rather be in these hard times working towards a reward, or in these hard times just expecting them to never, ever, ever change? I mean, shit, either way, you're still in hard times. So I think that it would do us all some justice to stay in them hard, not to stay in those hard times, but if you're gonna be in hard times, to be working towards a reward, working towards your vision. This shit's gonna pay off. Like, God has this funny way of like giving you things on his own timeline. I always say that God's delays are not God's denials. And it's a truth, you know, and I speak on the fact that, like, when you feel like you bust your ass and you've gotten there and then something delays it, maybe it wasn't meant for you to have it at that time. But nevertheless, I wanted to share that thought. And I also want to say this: when you see someone around you and they're not in good spirit, check on them. Ask them, hey, what the hell can I do to put a smile on your face? They may not give you an answer. They may look at you like you're absolutely crazy. But somewhere deep inside, they'll feel it. It'll mean something to them that someone cares enough to make them want to smile. And it's the little things that matter. Like when they go home at night and they sit down, there's someone who cares whether or not I'm happy. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. You know how I do it. Peace, love, hair grease. Holla back.